guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are looking at every major non-chain amusement park in the 50 states of the United States of America, and it's written by me, Fastpaxs Coasters. First, a lot of stuff to clarify what the rankings are. I used a website linked in the description. It's called ultimaterollercoaster.com. It was very useful. This is in two parts, ranked in the state and ranked country-wide. All parks are based off of how many roller coasters they have. Only one other thing is 710 of you have watched and only 23 are subscribed, so smash that subscribe button, please. Every park in the 50 states to be classified as so it has one permanent roller coaster. I'm just not doing the major chains. The number are how many roller coasters they have. So every single family entertainment center and small park in this video is going to be included. And the states without a permanent theme park and roller coaster in a theme park are Alaska, Delaware, Hawaii, Mississippi, North Dakota, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Wyoming. Alabama has 5 amusement parks. OWA has 3. Alabama/Adventure has 2. Tied third is Southern Adventure Spring Park and Waterville, USA with 1. If you know any, tell me in the comments. Arizona 4 amusement parks. Castles and Coasters has 2. Enchanted Island has 1, and also Fun-to-Sticks Family Park has 1. Also a seasonal park with 1 roller coaster. Arkansas has 2 amusement parks, Magic Springs, which will be featured later in the video, and Funland. Ignore that. California has 20 amusement parks, so I'll try my best to get through these as fast as possible. For tied number 1 is Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk and Castle Park with 3. Tied number 3 is Adventure City and Scandia Fun Center with 2. And tied number 5 is, brace yourselves, Belmont Park, Blackbeard's Family Fun Center, Boomers El Cajon, Boomers Fountain Valley, Funtown at Mickey Grove, Funderland, Happy Hollow Park and Zoo, John's Incredible Pizza Company, Kittyland, Oakland Zoo, Pacific Park, Pixieland Park, Rotary Storyland and Playland, Scandia Family Fun Park, and Sonoma Traintown Railroad. Colorado has 7. Elitch Gardens, which will be featured later in the video. Lakeside Amusement Park at Heritage Square. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. City Park, Santa's Workshop, and Mile High Flea Market. 90% of these you will never heard of. Probably. Connecticut has 3 lake compounds, which will be featured later in the video. Quasi Amusement Park and Ocean Beach Park. Florida has 12 amusement parks, but surprisingly, except for the major chain parks, they don't really have anything that's good. Pennsylvania does later in the video as well. Sam's Fun Center, Uncle Bernie's Amusement Park. Okay, tied third, Adventure Landing, Birthday World, Boardwalk Amusements, Celebration Station, Cobra Adventure Park, Kidstar Park, King Richard's Family Fun Park, Lowry Park Zoo, Miracle Strip Pier Park, and Race City PCB. Georgia has 4 amusement parks. Wild Adventures, which has 7 or 8 roller coasters, I couldn't tell. And they will be featured later in the video, and it's important. It's an important park. Lake Winnie has 3. Adventure Crossing and Fun Junction USA have 1. Idaho has 2 amusement parks. Silverwood, which will be featured later in the video. Yellowstone Bear World, which you feed bears, grizzly bears, which is cool. Illinois has 7 amusement parks. Santa's Village Amusement Park is number 1, with Donnelly's Wild West Town, Go Bananas, Grady's Family Fun Park, Haunted Trail Sister Parks, and Safari Land with 1 each. Indiana has 4 amusement parks, including 2 that are on our top 18. Indiana Beach, which has 6, and it could be number 1. Holiday World could be higher because Apex probably sold a ride or 2. We don't know. Actually, we do know. Maybe. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Holiday World and Splash and Safari. I did not count their water coasters because it's roller coasters. So, if it were water coasters, they'd be like number 2 overall. Tied 3 is also Family Fun Center, Pages Crossing, and Indianapolis Zoo. And finally, we're 20 slides out of 70 in. So, keep watching, guys, please. Iowa has 2 amusement parks, Adventureland, which will be featured later in the video, and Arnold's Park. I gotta say, a lot of these parks I had no idea existed. Which probably most of you have, unless you live right next to them. Kansas has 3 amusement parks, All-Star Adventures with 2 coasters, Kittyland, Lincoln Park with 1 coaster, and Zonkers with 1 coaster. Kentucky, my home, has 4 amusement parks. Kentucky Kingdom with 6, which will be featured later in the video. Beach Bend with 3, and the Malibu Jacks Louisville and Malibu Jacks Lexington with 1 each. It's called Twist and Shout. It's a good ride. There will be a card at the top. I'm trying to do more cards recently of my video explaining what Malibu Jacks is and what I would do to it over a 5-year span, which is a new series. Louisiana has 3 amusement parks, Dixielandin with 4 coasters, Carousel Gardens with 1, and Celebration Station with 1. Maine has 3 amusement parks, Funtown, Splashtown, and Palace Playland with 2, and York's Wild Kingdom with 1. Maryland has 5 amusement parks, Jolly Roger Amusement Park with 4, Trimpers Rides with 4, Adventure Park USA with 3, Bacha Amusements with 1, and Jolly Roger at the Pier with 1. Massachusetts has 1 amusement park, and that's IDAHO USA. Michigan has 2 amusement parks, Funland Amusement Park, Kokomo's Family Fun Center with 1 each. Halfway through, this is a good time to mention my next video is just major amusement parks. That's actually a soon video. I wrote this script like a couple of, I don't know, maybe a week ago. Minnesota has 3 amusement parks, Nickelodeon Universe, which will be featured later in the video, Como Town, and Paul Bunyan Land with 1 each. Missouri has 2 amusement parks. I decided that Silver Dollar City and Dollywood would be, I think, classified as major amusement parks, so I decided not to include them. Let me know what you would think about that. In Missouri is Minor Mike's, Adventure Town, and Power Play. Montana has 1 amusement park, surprisingly. That's Amusement Park Drive-In with 2 coasters. Nebraska has 2 amusement parks with Funplex and Skateland. Nevada has 4, Adventure Dome, Buffalo Bills Hotel, New York Hotel, Las Vegas Mini Grand Prix. That's how it's spelled. And that's Nevada. New Hampshire has 5, Canopy Lake Park, Storyland, Fort Jefferson Fun Park, Santa's Village, and Fun World. New Jersey, Nickelodeon Universe has 5, which will be featured later in the video. Casinos Pier has 3, Maury's Surfside Pier has 3, Boatcraft Amusement Park has 2, Gilliam's Wonderland Pier has 2, Maury's Marina and Landing had 2, Keensburg Amusement Park has 2, Playland Castaway Cove has 2, Steel Pier has 2, Blackbeard's Cave has 1, Clementon Park has 1, Jenkinson's Boardwalk has 1, Fantasy Island has 1, Storybook Land has 1, Maury's Adventure Pier has 1, Land of Make Believe has 1, and the Funplex has 1. That was wild. New Mexico, 2 amusement parks, Western Playland, and Cliffs Amusement Park. New York, again, another long one, here we go. Luna Park and Playland, which will be featured later in the video. Seabreeze Amusement Park with 4, Adventureland, Midway Park with 2, Adventures Amusement Park, Boomers Medford, Dano's Wonder Wheel Park, Fantasy Forest, Fantasy Shore Amusement Park, Hoffman's Playland, Kids in Action, Victorian's Garden, Magic Forest, Santa's Workshop, and Sylvan Beach Amusement Park with 1. North Carolina has 2, Deadwood and Santa's Land. Also, another thing for you guys, would you count Carowinds as both in South Carolina or North Carolina, or in North Carolina? I would genuinely like to know in the comments. I know I'm asking for a lot. This is a long video, I know. Ohio has 5 amusement parks, Strickers Grove with 2, Columbus Zoo with 1, Coney Island with 1, Memphis Fun Park with 1, Tuscarora Park with 1. Oklahoma has 1, that's Bartlesville Kiddie Park. Oregon has 2, that's Oaks Park and Enchanted Forest. Pennsylvania has 10, which 3, that will be in the video later. Hersheypark with 14, wow! Kennywood with 8, still really good. Knoebels with 6, wow, that's a lot. Lakemont and Waldemere with 4. Kennewick Lake Park and Dutch Wonderland with 3. Del Grasso's Amusement Park and Idlewild with 2. And Fun for All with 1. Pennsylvania's got a lot of family-owned amusement parks with a lot of coasters. South Carolina has 2, is Family Kingdom and OD Pavilion. South Dakota, Wild Water Park, I think that's their name. RMC Raptor coming soon, that's why they weren't on the list. Tennessee has 2 amusement parks, NASCAR Speed Park and Sir Gooney's Family Fun Center, with 1 each. Texas has 9, which none that made it onto the final thing, which I thought they would have maybe 2. Wonderland Park with 4, Joyland Amusement Park with 3, Sandy Lake Park with 2, Austin's Park and Pizza, Galveston, the Galveston Island Pressure Pier, Kemah Boardwalk Amusements, Oasis Lanes, ZDT's Amusement Park with Switchback, and Zuma's Fun Center, all with 1. Utah has 2 amusement parks, Lagoon with 10, and Seven Peaks Fun Center with 1. Lagoon will be featured later in the video, very soon. Virginia has 2 amusement parks, Central Park Funland and Go-Karts Plus. Washington has 4, Wild Waves Enchanted Forest with 4, Country Mercantile with 1, Ramlinger Farms with 1, Riverfront Park with 1. West Virginia has 1 amusement park, Camden Park. Wisconsin with 5 amusement parks, 1 which will be featured later in the video. Wow! Just because of Wisconsin Dells. Mount Olympus Water and Theme Park, Little America, Bay Beach, Knuckleheads Bowling, that's funny, Timber Falls Adventure Golf with 1. Now the top 18 theme park supply coasters. I didn't want to do 20 because that mean that I had to choose like 2 out of 15 parks that had 4 coasters, which I didn't really want to do. I gave them all credit anyway in this video. Hersheypark at 14, coming in as the biggest non-chain amusement park, and it's in Pennsylvania. Wow, that's a lot of coasters, so we put it in the chain one to see how it does. So my only chain park video is going to have this one. It's already going to dominate Pennsylvania, and I just want to see how it does. Does it make the top 20 in the chain one, or does it not? I genuinely like to know. Lagoon at 10, which is in Utah, another very large park in Utah of all states. I did not think Utah would be number 2, but that is, wow, they have a large amusement park. Kennywood at number 3, which is in Pennsylvania. Wow, 2 already for Pennsylvania and maybe 2 more. I knew they would do well. Wild Adventures at 7 in Georgia. I had never heard of this park before. Until I learned about it during this time, which is a lot of these, honestly. Number 5 is a 6-way tie, so it's going to be number 5 to 10, all ranked as number 5. Silverwood at 6 in Idaho. I've heard of this park, and it's crazy how big it is for its area. Also, Elitch Gardens at 6 in Colorado. This park may not be the best, but it's big and it's on the list. Indiana Beach at 6 in Indiana. This is questionable due to Apex, but I do not know. Tell me in the comments. I already said that. Kentucky Kingdom at 6 in Kentucky. It is great to see a former neglected Six Flags park in my home state become better than it ever was before, which is great. Alright. Number 5 at 6 is Luna Park in New York. I'd never heard of this park before. And number 5, again, is Knoebels at 6 in Pennsylvania. I guess Pennsylvania, Ohio area is the best area to be coaster enthusiasts. The worst is that in the video itself. Number 11 is an 8-way tie. Magic Springs at 5 in Arkansas. Wow, an Arkansas one. Interesting. Lake Compounds at 5 in Connecticut. Boulder Dash is the main attraction here. Six Flags New England overshadows it though. Number 11, Holiday World at 5 in Indiana. I would like to thank Holiday World and Thunderbird for making me a coaster enthusiast. Without Thunderbird, I do not think this channel would feature coasters. I think I would still have this channel, but it'd be a gaming channel. Number 11 is Adventureland at 5 in Iowa. I did not think Iowa would be on here. Wow. Number 11 is Nickelodeon Universe at 5 coasters in New Jersey and Minnesota. There is 2 now, and that is amazing for these areas, especially Minnesota, to ride a roller coaster when it is like February and 30 degrees outside. That just means, wow, that's cool. Number 11, again, is Playland at 5 in New York. New York is a good coaster state, not the best, but good. And number 11, our last one, is Mount Olympus at 5 in Wisconsin. Wow, Wisconsin is on here. I did not expect that.